Okay, I'm hoping everything's all good now. Excellent. And everyone, welcome back to my channel once again here. This is Mac. So, once again, this is going to be the continuation of this type of live stream gameplay of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I know I have already played this game before, but that was only through like a gameplay commentary. Of course, I'm doing this. I'm just going through this again through in the form of a live stream, and just going to be playing through this. And the reason being is because there's going to be more Star Wars stuff that I'm going to be live streaming as well, just for you guys' this type of fun and pleasure and so on. So I know that last time I did look at the last type of gameplay live stream that I had done. Of course, when it comes to doing these type of things, I felt as though I was kind of going through like the rough draft, trying to figure like is the camera good over here, over there, how is the audio, and so on. So it's like, you know, I got to make sure that everything is fine. Just want to make sure once again. Okay, good. Because it's one of those things that, you know, one of those technical type of in-depth type of things, you want to make sure everything is fine. And when it came to the gameplay last time, I felt as though the audio was a little off, and I wanted to try and make sure that you hear the gameplay and hear the characters, including myself. I felt as though that was kind of a little bit off balance. All right, so here we go again. Here right now we have Cal on the planet of Bogano. He just met his little scout droid buddy of his, BD-1, and we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off. This is where the adventure begins, folks. So for this part of the gameplay around, what I'm going to do is try and extend this gameplay to a live stream a bit more. It's try and make this a bit like more longer than like 1 hour. Just a little bit more here. See how that goes. Well, since this area looks like the temperature probably looks quite decently hot, I'm probably not going to have Cal wear a poncho, because like he might be cooking in that thing. Then again, since this is a gameplay and various types of forms of the seasons or temperatures doesn't really affect the game, it's like, well, I don't think it's going to really be all that important. There we go. And as I mentioned before in the last time, oh, there's his buddy BD-1. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you would have noticed about that part of the last time with Cal over here. He had to, he was working on the planet of Braca as a scrapper, along with his buddy Prof. And pretty much long story short, Prof nearly got himself killed. Cal used that type of force stillness or force slow, whatever it is, in order to slow his fall down. He doesn't get killed, and that unfortunately, that pretty much, how can I say this? That pretty much just got him discovered, and he couldn't quite hide himself, because now the Empire had, so like, wait a minute, is this a force-sensitive being? They began all running after him, and since Cal got caught by the Galactic Empire, he managed to escape, and now he's on the run. And these are during part of the Galactic Empire dark times, where since the Jedi purge in Order 66, most of the Jedi were wiped out, but the remaining of the percentage of the Jedi went into hiding, so that way they don't get discovered or get captured, or, you know, try to get chased down by the Empire. It's really one of those really dark times where everything is just not that great, and it's just, you know, the Galactic Empire does promote a great deal amount of fear and control. Which, okay, I understand, like, you do need, like, law enforcement, you do need law and so on, but there's a difference between of trying to keep everything under control and trying to press it onto people too much, where it becomes something similar to, maybe the German Empire from World War II or something like that. And I was like, well, no, people need to have their freedom. But anywho, I'll just keep on going here. Gonna see if I can. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Oh. What the hell? Oh, there we go.
I said something over here.
Like I mentioned before, love the sound of that lightsaber. And like I said before, lightsabers are by far the best weapons. I know I'm really fictional, but hey, you know, why not?
That's a really big bug.
Pardon me. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't seem to have that type of power, but that's okay. Not yet, anyways. And there is a little force sensitive. There's a little bit of a echo in the force. That's what it's called.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back. No way through here. Guess that's why BD-1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Let's see how that volume goes. Well, right now there is a specialized type of ability that Cal is going to need. It's a very common one besides the Force Echo part.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow.
Don't worry, Cal, you'll find a way.
Whoa! How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
Okay, there we go. Now, at the same time here, well, to all of you who have maybe already have played this before, is that, and I'm pretty sure you probably remember all the details within the part of the storyline and the game as well, is that I know that both Deborah Wilson's character, Sarah Junda, and Cameron Monaghan's character, Cal Kestis, they want to be able to find the list of the Force-sensitive type of beings and bring them all together and build another Jedi Order. But unfortunately, like, don't be wrong, like, the idea would be nice, it would be cool, it'd be great. But the only issue with that is that it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be the wrong place and at the wrong time. More specifically, just the wrong time. Because since the Galactic Empire is so huge, and then once they get a whiff of the Jedi Order being formed, they'll start hunting those Jedi younglings down, and some of them will be forced into the dark side, and it's just, the situation's gonna be ugly. So there's no point. Okay. Told a few people about that I began to live stream and get some work done. I've got a lot of gameplay stuff to try and get done. For the For the
Just like back at the scrapyard.
for the part of for this month of May, with they promote like the May the 4th be with you, Revenge of the 5th, and all the other stuff.
Hold on, B1. I'm coming.
So I did manage to, as well, prior to getting this live stream going on, I did manage to, like I said before, trying to work on the volume, trying to work on the audio, the volume on this, so make sure that everything's all nicely well balanced. But I'll have to review it later, see how it goes.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
All right. By the way, just give me a quick little second here. I just want to check on something here. Okay. I had pushed the mute button on a separate type of little controller, so the way all of you can be able to watch some of the cinematic versions of these characters interact and talk. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I don't have any type of lightsaber type of components, but now, as I mentioned before about this here, this lightsaber here, well, I know it is the character Cal's now, but originally this lightsaber was Cal's master. I forget his first name, but I think the last name is Tapal or something like that. I'll have to look him up. But Jaro Tapal, that's what it is. This lightsaber belonged to his former master, Jaro Tapal, and there was a bit of that nasty type of Order 66 Jedi purge that kicked off, and well, Cal ended up practically Jaro gave Cal his lightsaber, and he's had it ever since. Clone Wars wasn't exactly the best timing.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
You'll be fine, Cal, wouldn't worry. Now. Hey, Greeley. Hi. Nice for you to come around. Okay, so go ahead and do this here. Another little force echo.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Mm-hmm. All right, now.
But this should work. Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Now, little type of helpful tip and little helpful tip slash hint. This room will become quite beneficial later on, as you know, if you do end up playing this, and like I said before, because with all these type of other planets, you're going to be going back. You're going to be going back to these planets more than once, because there's going to be some hidden type of force echoes and treasures that that's going to be up for grabs. Cal's going to grab them at the same time. Pardon me, just stretching here. Okay, so this room is going to be quite beneficial, because once you get BD1 all upgraded up and so on, over here is like a little type of droid, a control panel right here that BD1 is going to be able to access. Once that's done, this part right here will open up, and it'll be like maybe like I don't think it'll be a poncho in there, but I think like one of the lightsaber components. But at the same time, that won't be until later on. I can't believe I did that. That was ridiculous. Okay, I'll try this again. Okay, can I not get over there? Okay, finally. Maybe I didn't angle myself right. So on top of that, as I mentioned before yesterday, I don't know if you were able to hear me over that due to the part of the audio is not the right setting. Again, Canada is just becoming more expensive. The Liberals are back in power again for I don't know how many times, and things are like Canada is becoming like the ship Titanic. It's sinking, and meanwhile, other Canadians are thinking about living into a different country because it's just getting too nuts. And like I said, the country's sinking fast, including in the financial sense. So other Canadians are picking up anywhere between like 2 or 3 jobs, and it's just things are just not as great as they used to be. That's why I know I've been working a lot to try and to maintain my stability. Again, things are just not great ever since like COVID and inflation. Oh, these wires are live, but I'm gonna have to cut through because this is gonna come up. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm all right. Healing stim. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board. So, how'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
You know, that's the part right there. You gotta be able to, you know, the producers, directors, and like the company that had put this kind of game together. You just gotta love the idea of both the main character Cal Kestis and his companion scout droid BD1. You gotta love the chemistry between them both. They're actually great partners. They're like a great team. Cal is pretty much the force-sensitive guy with the lightsaber. He both be the defender and the enforcer. Meanwhile, BD1, BD1 is kind of like a MacGyver droid, and he's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. BD1's got all the type of upgraded gadgets to unlock everything, and BD1 is just that great. Love the way that droid was designed. Okay. Excellent. Now I've got a little unlocked type of shortcut. I can go up and down anytime I like. But at the same time, I need to press onward here. Oh, right, I forgot about this part here.
Hey,
There we go.
chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
Well, unfortunately, the Jedi Order's not around anymore, so it's like, whatever. Take what you can get. Take what you can grab.
Where are you going? Something we can use?
New emitter required. Eno Cordova. Eno Cordova. To any of you that may know who he is, and to the ones that don't know who he is, Eno Cordova is Cere Junda's Jedi Master. But I don't know if he ever had trained Cere Junda all that well in the arts of the Jedi, or especially lightsaber combat or anything. I'm thinking he was too much of a historical type of Jedi regardless. The guy he just gets fascinated by artifacts and history and so on. It looks like it.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Yep. But Cal can't go there just yet. Inevitably he will.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
Okay, that path is temporarily blocked, but it's not like it's the end. It's not like he can't get through it all. What he requires is on this planet here, he can still get through it. Excuse me.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
You'll find it. And where to find it, he's just going to have to get elevated down here somewhere. So now, get his lightsaber out, and boom. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
What's that?
BD1's going to need that kind of information.
Well done.
Bog rat. Alright. Now, get this one cracked open.
Oh, all right then. What do we find?
New poncho. It's okay. I'll skip that one. Some ponchos I don't mind, but other ones like, it's not too bad. I suppose I'll wear that on a separate day. Other ones like, I'll skip. But I'm pretty sure that's the way they're designed, like anyone can wear whatever. I'll fix that, don't worry. It's like there.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Traveler to the vault. Might have been Eno Cordova. Oh, whatever. It's not like I can't take these guys out anyways. Alright. Alright. Ah, damn it. Alright. Some of these creatures on here, they're okay to take out. Other ones are really just huge and hideous, and it's like... Ugh. Whatever I have to, I guess I'll do it. Then again, if you think some of these creatures are bad, you should check the ones on the planet of Kashyyyk. Almost right next to PTSD, practically. Okay, so... Whoop, no. Hold on. Come on, Cal, you got this. There we go. And let's see if I can get this guy. Boom, nice. One shot. Right.
Run for it!
Creature. Ugh.
Well done.
Yes, indeed, well done there, BD1. Now, I'm just going to show all of you a little something here because technically later on this is going to be quite beneficial. Now, I'm pretty sure all of... Wait, actually, before I do that, I better go check and see that creature is around, because if so, then that means I may have to wipe it out, take care of it, because it might be in the way. It's kind of one of those situations where I end up kind of like pointing out and explaining something. Okay, so you see this path right here, and then all of a sudden that huge creature jumps like... You're trying to get a shot in, it's like, okay, that's a little annoying. Okay, I got 2 of those types of mid-pack things, so it should be fine. Okay, so whatever. I think I explained this very quickly here. Yeah. Okay, so now this little so-called folded-out bridge right here. Believe it or not, this is going to be important because once Cal does inevitably get his force push, he's going to push that down, and it's going to lead you towards a path that's going to lead you towards like a certain type of attachment or a certain type of feature that's going to help you with your weapon. And it's going to be much beneficial. Okay, so... Oh, good, that creature's not around. I'm good with that. Some of those damn creatures are... Some of them are easy to deal with. Other ones is like... Oh, God, come on, just get the... Just die already. And the other ones are like, oh my god, this one's ugly, yuck. Okay, so... Now... Alright. So this could be like a little force type of trigger for Cal, because he's going to need this. I don't... Oh, no, it wouldn't be up there. And... There.
Oh?
Go for it, buddy.
I'm looking.
Very good, Miss Moneypenny. Alright. Come on, Cal, you can get up there. Alright, now... One moment here, just gonna quickly check my little timing. Okay, half an hour in. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just get down. Because this part here is going to be beneficial.
See something in there?
By the way, if you want to look up, as you can see that creature that's sticking its head down. Well, no, you're not going to fight it, but yeah, big and and here we go. Okay. He's in some sort of a void, force a little void of some kind, and here is that little kind of skill or power he's going to be needing.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
All right, here we go.
Faster, more intensity. Now, reach my position.
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
So now he's got that part back. Now we can go back to where we were last time.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Well, since he has that ability, now you could be able to do it. Alright, now, well, just kind of thinking about something here. Another Force Echo.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
I'm thinking perhaps in relations to that is Eno Cordova was trying to explain to the Jedi Order that a darkness is coming upon them, such as the Galactic Empire, so on, but I'm thinking they may have just went on ahead and ignored it. At least I'm thinking that's what that was all about. Now, unfortunately, I can't get up there yet, but I do know that once you do get the Force push, you will be able to unlock some of the stuff on here. Buddy of mine quoting something from Star Wars. I do know that both the Jedi and the Sith don't say this term, but guarantee the Mandalorians do. This is the way. I don't think I'm going to be unlocking anything. I don't know, we'll see. Chaos Maximum Force. Yeah, might as well get this unlocked. Okay, maximum life increased. So pretty much now just getting the basics unlocked. Alright, here we go. Alright, and look we have here, ladies and gentlemen. What has Cal got here?
Did you find something, BD-1?
Oh, yes. Hey, lightsaber components are always nice, especially if you customize it for your very own. Why not? Some of these actually are quite nice. Alright. Should be able to go on ahead. There we go. And... well, I'll just go ahead and take out more of these guys, because after all, it is all experience. I'm not gonna... can I go that way? No, never mind. Don't worry about it. Just go the other way. Go for it, buddy. Give her. Oh, those things are called splocks, I think? Well, in the entire part of the canon of Star Wars, strange creatures have strange names. Alright, there we go. Now, come on.
Can you slice this? Sorry about your scalp link. But standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave. Let's get going, BD1.
Okay, so the separate differences between these two type of containers or chests, something like this, BD1 can crack open no problem, or even Cal can probably do it. These, no. You need a specialized type of attachment or component for BD1 to just even crack one of those open. But again, that won't be until like a little bit later on. Hence why you will be coming back to these planets more than once. Okay, so might as well go ahead and crack this open here. What has he got?
Oh, all right then. What is it?
Well, it's a good thing I did, however, recently I played this game again just to kind of exercise and kind of get the feeling back into it again. When you haven't played for so long, it's like, okay, I'm a little rusty, better try and work on this. There we go.
Racy there? Oh, it's on.
Gotta love the chemistry between these two.
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
Now, once you're done with this section here, with this type of ancient tomb, you will have, like, best way I could try to describe it is like a little bit of a boss fight. Nothing huge or anything like that. It's just going to be down there. And it's going to be one of those really ugly big creatures that you're going to have to take down. Their hideous type of little specialty is like they have a stretchable type of a tongue. They reach out, grab you, and try and munch on you. It's like, ugh. But you will have to try and take it down and quickly get it out of the way. I don't know if the Empire would show up. I'm going to probably guess not. But I know, once again, it's one of those things that you will be coming back to these type of planets more than once. Alright, now get Cal here to get himself centered. There we go.
Huh?
You can read that anytime. Oh, yes.
Thanks, BD1.
The Zepho type of hieroglyphic kind of a language. Best description I can give is similar to like the Egyptian type of hieroglyphic kind of language. All right. I'll just go ahead and do this again. Just quickly do a bit of a quick save. There we go. Now, let's get the hell going here. The vault. Almost a bit of like an Indiana Jones type of a feel with it. Now let's go ahead and get in there. And I'll be putting myself on mute so all of you can be able to watch the cinematic version of it.
Amazing.
Yep, this is what it is right here. So as soon as I go into the center over there, BD1 will trigger off a holographic version of that Eno Cordova. Cere Gender's former master, all the information will be there, and then of course, Cal and BD1 will have like a little moment together. Here comes the cinematic version.
You all right, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Cere was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey. You want to meet some, friends of mine?
Okay. So that was pretty much it right there. The holographic version of that Eno Cordova, and now BD1 as his little sidekick slash kind of partner, and got all the information that they needed, and now we're going to take off. And I gotta fight that disgusting thing. Alright. Save at this little checkpoint. There we go. Alright.
I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, there it is.
I'll check it out.
Trust me, everyone, the dark side only gets uglier. Okay, so that's been done out of the way. And a new section. An abandoned workshop. So, the abandoned workshop is deep down that way. And there's a path that's leading to it right here, but Lot can't get in. But you will be able to inevitably get that unlocked. I'm pretty sure all of you do remember that type of, folded down type of a bridge that Cal will inevitably force push it down. That type of folded down kind of bridge will inevitably lead you towards this door right here. Hence why you will inevitably end up going back and pretty much getting what you need. There comes another one. Alright, hold on.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Yes, the planet Dathomir. The planet Dathomir practically looks like it could be literally infected and crawling with the dark side, and once you're there, you're going to end up inevitably meeting Cal's cutie, Marin, but that place is just, ugh. Let's say if I went on a vacation, if I wanted like a 1 week worth of vacation, I would never go there. And this one right here, hold on. Oh yeah, that would be, I'm guessing that would be like some sort of painting or something of Zepho. It'll crack open. There we go. There we go.
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Not just yet. I suppose I can try and risk it here. Okay, well, if I'm lining myself up quite nicely, and I don't, like, you know, end up plummeting to my death or something like that, you can, and rather unfortunately, do that. Okay. But luckily, you know, once you do fall, you'll be right back restarted, so you'll be fine. Okay, so it's gonna quit. Okay, close, but not close, not too close. There we go.
What is this place?
Just a little something I'm gonna go ahead and grab and get. This will be one of those little irritating type of fights to get through. My point right there. Okay, come on, there we go.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above. I can still feel the excitement.
There we go. Now, for safety purposes, go ahead and get the shut off. Good, now that's done and out of the way, and no blades will be smacking me around, which I'm quite pleased with that. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now let's just get him up. Once again, same trick. Get as close as you can, but not like dead on, and there we go. Let's just try and get underneath this thing here. There we go. Another thing I'm going to try and do here. Well, before I do that, I'll go ahead and get this up and saved. There. Blast it all the hell. What the hell was I doing? Here. My health is just a smidget down, nothing too serious, but whatever, I'll just go ahead and top it up. Alright, there we go. Alright, no. Not yet there, BD1. Come with me. This practically feels like a circus act, which I'm about to go through. What's up here? Just give me a quick second here, guys. All right. Here's a bit of a circus act. Hope I can do this. Whoa! Okay. Get him up. Same thing. What the heck? Sorry for the slight little interruption, everyone. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this again. These type of creatures, like whatever, I'll just do it because I need the experience.
That thing looks like it smells worse than Greez does.
Done. And here's another one.
When Boglin was killed, was it trying to defend its family?
Okay, now that I'm done with that, and once again, now you'll be back into this part of the section like about a second time or something like that. But instead of that creature attacking Cal, you'll most likely maybe have a couple of bounty hunters on your case trying to take you down. All because there's like a crate right here, and okay, well, I'll just kind of do a bit of a spoiler alert for all of you. In that crate is a, well, like, if other people want to wear this, that's up to them. Whatever, don't matter with me. I know I probably wouldn't wear it. It's just like, it's like a pink poncho. But, like, I probably end up thinking, like, I suppose maybe I could grab it just to complete the collection, that's about it. Excellent. Oh, good. Well, I won't be getting that right away, so let's go ahead and increase the force meter part. There we go. Excellent. By the way, a little helpful type of a tip. Yeah, there's the craft right there, but don't, like, literally rush towards it because let's just say you'll be falling for one of those no problem if you're not looking and being careful. There's a few of these, like 3, I think. Alright. And done. Probably not. Alright. Oh. What does BD1 have?
Thanks for the help.
Alright. Here we go.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD1, this is Greez. Hey, Greez.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! No! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Greez. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes, a long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Bogano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho, it's your choice.
Well, that's where the topic came into this. It's one of those things, again, everyone, that rebuilding the Jedi Order would be nice, but as long as like the Galactic Empire is incredibly beyond powerful and well, too powerful, and they'll sniff out the Jedi no problem, it's kind of like maybe this is not the good time. I'm gonna see if. Oh, good. There is like a little Force meditation spot. There we go. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll probably have I'll have Cal wear that because, like, well, I know the weather and temperatures don't necessarily affect the game like it is, because it is a game, nothing can affect it. But I know it looks like Zepho can get a little windy.
I'm busy. I gotta figure out what to cook next.
That's funny. He's got to be able to cook something, yet he's just standing there.
Cere, can you feel the Force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, I push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the Purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
BD-1, keep an eye on Cal for us.
Time to go? Great. Hate sitting around like this.
And here's the planet Zepho. Here we go.
Zepho? Sure, let's go. You know, My piloting hasn't been this good since I graduated first in my class at the Lateron Space Academy.
I wasn't aware Lateron had an academy.
Yeah, it was new, back in the day. You probably don't get around that area much.
So what did you train on?
Name it. Fighters, freighters, short range, long range, whatever. I flew circles around everybody.
You flew freighters in circles?
Yeah, it's all they really allowed me to do. I was so good, though. You should have seen me. Get over here, kid. We're about to land. Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
It's under control, it's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on. Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, a friend on Braca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information. These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that. Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
All right, and here is the windy part of Zepho. So I pretty much have like roughly about half an hour left, then I'll have to shut this game down here for now. But of course I'm going to be working quite a bit just to get everything, to get more content up and going.
Good work. Oh, we did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day, when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
Nice landing, Greez.
Me? Oh, yeah. Not a problem. It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, almost. I mean, I took out a small loan. Big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Been just you and Cere for a while?
Oh, yeah, she's great company. What about you? How long were you alone on Braca?
Oh, I wasn't alone. I had, people.
Friends?
It's hard to have friends when you have secrets.
Don't worry about it. Friends are overrated. What did that say?
He said we're all his friends.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice.
Okay, let's go ahead and cut the conversation and get going here.
Come back here.
Let's see what's in there.
What was in there?
Oh, BD1 skin. Blue and white, real nice. I don't think there's anything else around here besides that, so it should be alright. Oh, these creatures.
Watch out, BD. They don't look friendly.
Those creatures should see a dentist. Oh.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zepho.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Block and attack. Very good type of tactic combination. I don't know if I can... Well, let's just see if I can do this without any kind of a force jump. There we go. Okay, this is going to get a little dark here, so I'll have to try and feel my way around without slipping or bumping or something.
Mother used this fabric to keep her child warm. They were on the run from something.
Alright, now, where are the... Okay, so there's a pathway. Oh, here we are. Time to increase those mid stems.
Stim crate. Should be here. Wait, can you carry more? Thanks, BD1.
Excellent. Alright. Pitch black, can't see anything. You gotta be careful. There we go. Like I mentioned, there we go. Okay. Now be very careful. There we go. I think that's the path. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the way. All right. And get this door cracked open. Boom. All right.
I got this. It's all over now.
Oh, I love it when these stormtroopers make these type of fights so easy, really. One thing, however, I just don't really quite seem to understand. It's like, this is kind of ridiculous. The reason why I say that is because, hold on, I'm just going to go ahead and crack this open. See what's inside of there.
What is it?
Oh, beautifully well nice. Now, the reason why I say this is because if you do think about this, now I know I have done some live streaming on the Fortnite Star Wars Legos, and the thing is that when you have some of the stormtroopers coming at you and attacking you with their blasters, it's very strange. I don't know why, but like when I have a playable character, I got a lightsaber and a shield, and when those blasters coming at me, I can just pretty much use the shield to start blocking them. But technically, you don't necessarily have to have that, because all you really need is that. Because with a lightsaber alone, you know, a blaster can be shot at you, no problem, and you can use that to deflect all the blaster bolts right back at your opponent. And that's canon. That's like within the Star Wars world. You should be able to do that. Yet on Fortnite Legos, apparently you can't. Like, that was kind of strange. Okay, let's see what BD1's got. Oh yeah. The Empire just wanted this type of land, I forgot.
Watch yourself around that skungus. I won't get to you next time. No one saves me, okay? If anything, you got in the way. Incoming threat!
Here we go.
Yeah, someone else take it! Just me now.
Nice little close-up shot.
Thanks, BD1.
Okay. Well, since I'm still surrounded, I might as well just take these guys out.
An intruder! Understood. I'm sure we'll beat you. Nice and clear.
And I'm pretty sure, as Luke Skywalker had once said to Palpatine, your overconfidence is your weakness. Referring to that trooper, by the way.
Take her and go. I'll lead them away.
All-Star, no!
All right.
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy below! Watch out! That's the last of our range support! We'll win easy. I bet he runs away from us. Stay on you! Eyes on him!
Sweet piece of action right there.
Good job.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if I can try and get up there. Here we go.
Down there. He's hard to track! All right, let's end it.
Oh my god, these stormtroopers just really make me laugh. Especially, you know, if they don't have a powerful enough type of weapon, and they think they can take out a Jedi, they're like saying, "You're not gonna get past me. I'm gonna take you out right now," and you end up taking them out within 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I gotta laugh at that. Really.
Wind's picked up from the north. I wonder what this. Located a hostile. Here we go.
Go ahead, bomb it.
Going to beat you, Jedi.
Hey! What's that, anyone?
Alright, that's been taken care of. Oh yes, there is. I forgot. Gotta grab this one.
Where are you taking us?
The Empire's forced the villagers from their homes. Frightened refugees, shipped off to work camps. Or worse.
Alright. Well, since I don't have the force push yet, I can't get this down just yet. Little spoiler, everyone. You will get the force push type of ability for Cal, and it is on this planet here of Zepho. So you're literally on the right track, and not to worry about that. There we go.
You shouldn't be here.
He's done. Okay. There is a crate down there, but again, Cal can't access that on his own. He's going to need a specialized type of component for BD1. So that's not going to happen quite yet. Now, since I've already have one skill already, I could, however, start spending some of these skills now, but just for now, I'm probably going to end up maybe saving some of those points to start racking them up, and then once it gets enough, I could probably splurge a little bit. And with a type of basic kind of fundamental attacks and defenses and so on, I'll be fine. Yep, one of those tough of dark places again. But it is okay because Cal will be able to find like a power switch to get all the lights on. There we go.
Chief viewers on streamboo.com, remove the space at FP57B.
I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look at it later. I'm too much focused on this right now.
It's just a bug.
Just a bot. Okay. I don't know if that's an AI I'm dealing with, but I'm good. How about yourself there? I'm just focusing on trying to get this done here. But thanks for the comment, really. Thank you.
I am doing pretty well.
Nice to know that.
You're welcome, buddy.
Sure thing. Thanks a lot. Nice. And... okay, that's out of the way. And bam. Whoop. Well, thank you very much. I do try and work on that. I am from the country of Canada. Where are you from?
That looks like a problem.
Yes, we do have that type of reputation. Well, Canada has always had that type of reputation of a great deal amount of ice and snow. Hence why it's called the White North for a reason.
I am from Texas.
Oh, nice. Actually, I've got a buddy of mine that's from Texas as well. He lives in a certain section from Texas called Bryan, but unfortunately, I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Heard something nearby.
Jedi, engage with caution.
Yes, I know about that. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that because as much as I want to, I'm only able to kind of stream on my own little downtime whenever I have recreation. Unfortunately, not daily because Canada I don't know if you have heard of this or not, but Canada is just becoming way, way too expensive to even do anything on your recreation, especially streaming, which unfortunately does suck, but that's the reality of things. That part, you can thank the Canadian Liberals for that. Well, then again, I also do know that both COVID and inflation has caused a great deal amount of financial issues, and which means that people have to be able to put in more of their own type of personal time to try and make sure that they can financially stand on their own 2 feet, and even that alone has become more of a problem. Yes, you are right. I fully agree with that. Almost everywhere is, and you're absolutely right about that. Since that COVID had pretty much went globally per se. I want to try and be able to put in more of like going outside, going to places with friends, getting a nice little kind of workout, going outside somewhere, or doing more of this and so on. But due to the aftermath of COVID inflation, now that's becoming more of a very difficult type of a challenge. Because now, again, even up in Canada here, I don't know how the States is like, but I do know up in Canada here, you have to be able to put in anywhere between have about roughly 2 or 3 jobs just to try and make sure you're financially breaking even and making sure you're going to be more than financially okay, and that's going to cause a great deal amount of stress and more type of health issues. And again, this is the part where since the Canadian Liberals are still in power, yeah, you're right. And even I have heard, I don't know if I know you're from Texas. I don't know if you've ever been to the state of California. I have heard the state of California is like that as well. It's terribly too expensive. Everywhere you go, it's like that. It's just ridiculous.
Whoa, that's got to be one of the Zepho.
You got family or you just live single?
No, I'm just living. I'm just living with a buddy and just kind of living single by myself. And sorry, you'll have to kind of excuse me. I'm already in a bit of an attack mode here. Come on.
Am I even close to hitting him?
I guess I'll have to crack this open. Okay, so that has been taken care of here. By the way, sorry about that. You'll have to forgive me. I will be cutting this stream rather short. After the streaming, I gotta go somewhere and get something done. But like I said before, if I had more recreational time to myself, I can be able to do more things for myself and so on, just for the fun of things. But since now everything is way too expensive due to COVID inflation, now I can't. No problem. You have yourself a good one, okay? And thank you very much for stopping on by and chatting for a little bit. Greatly appreciate that. By the way, nice connecting with you. That was awesome. So on that particular note, everyone, I'm going to cut this stream off just from here. And I will inevitably go ahead and post this up on YouTube as well as like this is already on my Twitch channel here. So everyone, thank you very much for tuning on to my channel once again. I hope you had a nice little time with this. This is Mac. So by all means, of course, be sure to give out the nice type of support and by all means subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is McCaller, and give the like and hit the bell notification, and of course by all means follow me on my Twitch account, which is McCaller007, and I'll hopefully be able to get more of this up and going. I'll be having a lot of so-called work/grinding to do because with this and trying to see if I trying to get more videos up with that Star Wars season on Fortnite. So I'm just gonna be doing a lot of grinding. You'll have to give me some time for that, but I will inevitably get this up and working here. So until then, everyone, by all means stick around. Peace out, stay gold. See you soon.